Alright guys, I definitely need some help here. I'm struggling really bad with FPP, trying to get it connected to my Wi-Fi extender. So I've been following some tutorials. This one here, this kid's talking about how to do it with the static IP address and so forth, but I haven't been able to get anywhere when I'm changing it over to my, what I believe, and I don't know if I'm doing it right, I believe my Wi-Fi extender, because nobody's really showing to do anything different for a Wi-Fi extender. They're just all setting it up for their Wi-Fis, which um, I can do that, but then how do I get FPP to connect to the Wi-Fi extender once it's out in the yard? That's pretty much the question. So what I've been doing here, so I've been using the DHPs because I tried the statics, but I'm not that good at, static. Most of the tutorials don't have version 8.0, so this adds DNS settings actually into this interface settings spot where theirs ain't showing that. But in any case, when I go to my WLAN scan, um, come down here. Now this is my regular Wi-Fi from the router. This is the Overseer 2.4 gigahertz, and then you can see here I have my extender, which is out closer to the front door. So when I connect to the regular, I'm assuming the router's Wi-Fi, put in my password and stuff like that, it creates this 10.0.0.246 number using the DNH settings. It just automatically generates that number, which is fine. Ethernet is here. So this one here, I can actually go into another page, type in that address, and it pulls up FPP. And it shows that FPP is working and everything else, which is cool. So, and I'm assuming from what I read that 10 is more of a private IP address. So I was kind of worried about that because this router here just automatically does that. Even though I took it out of private mode, it seems to assign these 10 for, see, preferred private connection. I already took it out, but everything it's been doing has still been giving me these 10 IP addresses. So, and I even went and I changed all that around in my IP gateway. I changed it to a 192. Thought that may help because maybe that was locking me out, but that wasn't even really doing anything for me. So this is the Wi-Fi that I'm talking about, the Wi-Fi extender that's in the other room. It's got this 10.0.040 and FPP. You can see the Ethernet one is 245, and there's another FPP down here, which is the 246, which, like I said, that seems to be working. The problem is when I take my Wi-Fi extender outside, it doesn't seem like it automatically will just grab the Wi-Fi extender. It seems like it's still trying to pull from, and I'm assuming it's still trying to pull from this 10.0.0.246, which is, I'm assuming, the router's Wi-Fi. So what I've been also trying to do is set it up with, because this is basically how I'm assuming the Raspberry Pi is grabbing the internet service. So when I change this over to my Wi-Fi extension, it's technically got the same password. So restart network, yes. Then I'll do a reboot. I'll wait a couple of minutes here, And then what happens is it gives it the 192 IP address, which I have no issues with. The problem is it doesn't let me open up FPP with that address. It just pops up in here with that address, which I wasn't understanding why it was doing that. And there it is. So we have the 192.168.10.61. So now if I take this number, I could have just typed it in, but I'll just copy it, that way I don't make any mistakes. And if I go over here to where I was running the old one and put that number in, paste, okay, and we'll try to run that. And this is what I don't understand. See, it doesn't jump in to that IP address, even though it's showing that it's maxed out on bars here. Oh, actually, no, that's the wrong one. Why? Here. So, alright, so I'm not maxed out on bars because, once again, this IP address is for the one that's in the other room, for the Wi-Fi extender. I also noticed some settings on one of those Wi-Fi pages, doing it on my phone, where there's an AP, there's another one, I don't know if it's Tether or whatever the hell it is. Let me see if I can find it on my phone first, but there's seems like a bunch of different options, and I don't know if it's referring to my Wi-Fi router or if it's referring to, so you got repeater mode, bridge mode, AP mode, client mode, router mode, and it just shows wireless, and that's on a, I'm trying to see, that's on a 192.168.10.1, and this is some kind of manager that I pulled up, but I don't know. Home network IP address. I don't know if this is just controlling. It's supposedly Wi-Fi Company Ltd. Incorporated. But I don't know if there's something in that I need to be doing. I don't see anything on anybody's tutorial about using that offhand. That was just something that when I was clicking on my phone, the different settings for the Wi-Fi and stuff like that, to try to bounce back and forth, because I wanted to see if I was able to grab this one with my phone, and in my phone for that same address, which is this, my phone can connect to this. So, and it seems like it kind of connects here, because I mean it looks like it's connected, but why can't it connect when you go to open the page? So I don't know. If I need to show anything else on this video, just let me know, but I've been battling this thing for days now, and I'm ready to go out and buy a whole different router, because I'm not sure that this Aris surfboard is doing me any favors. I don't know. Maybe I mean, it's not super old. Well, it is kind of old now. I'm sure it's about maybe 5 years old or so. I don't know. So even at that, I know these things get outdated fast, but I don't know. Alright, if anybody can help me, appreciate it. Thank you so much. Peace.